What's going on, YouTube? Devin here with the Ohio River Bass, and I haven't said that in a long time. It's been, oh man, it's been about a year and a half since I made a video. I was starting to take it pretty serious. I was making a lot of vlogs and stuff like that, doing a lot of reviews, and I kind of got away from it. My life, just kind of went in a whole other direction. I still fished, I still fished I fished the TH Marine BFLs, I fished high schools. Never got away from fishing. The YouTube just wasn't my biggest priority for a while. I got a fiance now. I've had a lot of life-changing stuff happen. I have my own place now. Me and my fiance do. I'm set to get married this year. Just a lot of exciting things. One of my 2019 resolutions is to get back into YouTube. I've been really wanting to do this for a while now. It's been on my mind and kind of hit me in the back. Come on, you need to jump back on the YouTube train, and we're gonna do that. I'm gonna start doing my vlogs again. I'm gonna start taking it serious. Back in the high school days of Devin. He did everything on his cell phone. He didn't have a GoPro. I'm gonna buy a GoPro. I've been wanting to buy a GoPro and do YouTube for a long time now, so I'm gonna buy a GoPro and do YouTube. Do a lot of on the water videos. I plan on doing all kinds of stuff. But what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do my 2019 rod and reel arsenal. Now I do have some stuff that's missing here. I don't have all my rods and reels. I just moved. I got stuff kind of everywhere. I got some stuff at my grandpa's. I got stuff at my mom's. I don't have everything here. I got stuff that's missing. I got a Falcon lowrider. I got one a little bit ago. One of the new ones. Great rod. Got a Shimano 200K, the Corrado on it. Great rod and reel. I love it. 7.3 heavy action. It's a great rod. I also have a Falcon original rod that's it's got a Shimano Seiko on it. It's a 7-foot medium I use for cranking. Yeah, that ain't here neither. So I do have some stuff that's missing. You will see those rods and videos, I'm sure, because those are two of my favorites. They just didn't make it here for some reason. So we're gonna do the ones I got. These are my core. I've had these rods for a long time. You've seen them. I mean, I remember making videos of some of these rods when I was a freshman in high school. So yeah, so they've been great rods. Like I said, I'm a co-angler. These rods are set up great for me. When I buy a rod, I don't really buy technique specific rods. I don't buy specific frog rods. I don't buy specific flipping sticks. I buy rods that I can throw a lot of baits on, because I'm limited to 5-6 rods. The plan is in the future to buy a boat and not have to do that no more. We're gonna see what happens. So let's go over my rods and reels. Starting off, spinning rod. Last year, I was like, well, I need to really. That was when I was getting into the whole killing thing. I told myself I need to buy myself a good spinning rod. I did a lot of research and I came up with the 13. I was at Field and Stream. I started messing around with it. I liked it. I went home. I kind of started reading them. They're newer, I think, at the time. And yeah, so I went ahead and I bought it. It's a 13-5 black with a Creed GT reel. I had to read it. I don't remember what it was. But it's a great rod and reel. It's a 7-1 medium. It's got a lot of power. I use shaky heads, drop shots, small little Senkos and stuff on it, jig heads. I keep it spooled up with 15-pound Power Pro white line, 8-pound fluorocarbon leader. It's a great rod and reel. Caught a lot of fish on it. Yeah, a spinning rod. I don't really use spinning rods a lot, so I don't have many of them. Here in the near future, I might buy me a 610 medium light with a Shimano reel on it, but that's just kind of a thought right now. Honestly, I could probably live without it. This is a Denali ATEX rod. I got, again, another rod I got from Field and Stream. I was walking around the store, me and Hunter were, you've seen him on this channel, and we noticed this rod was broken, about that far off the tip. So I was like, man, I'm gonna try to get a deal on it, and I did. And it's a great rod. I throw top waters on it and jerk baits. It's about a 6'11" with the tip broken. It throws a long way, which is really nice for me. Having jerk bait, I like throwing them a long way. And then top waters, I like fishing flats with shad busting on them. That's one of my favorite things to do. So yeah, I like having a rod that can really whip a Rico or a Sammy or a Spook. I like being able to throw it a long way. This has got a Aura SX Abu Garcia reel on it. I've had this reel forever. You'll notice that it's be a reoccurring theme that I've had some of this stuff for a long time. So Aura SX 7:1 gear ratio reel. I keep it spooled up with either 12-pound fluorocarbon. If I'm throwing jerk baits, 10 and 12-pound fluorocarbon on jerk baits. And then in the summertime, I have it spooled up with about 15-pound mono. Love that rod and reel. Got lots of fish on it. Next here, one of my favorites, because it's for one of my favorite techniques, spinner baiting. This is a Falcon BHiku. Again, a great rod and reel. Falcon rods are some of my favorite rods. That's why I buy them. They're nice and light. I like the grips on them. They're nice and comfortable. I like the micro guides. This one actually has a micro guide that broke off. I need to get that fixed. 6.6 medium heavy. I don't know if I said that yet. Keep it spooled up with about 15-pound fluorocarbon all the time. Again, this is a dedicated spinner bait. I throw chatterbaits on it too. Rod. This has got a Revo Premier on it. 6-gear ratio reel. Actually bought this reel off of Joe Thomas, which is pretty cool. Caught lots and lots and lots and lots of fish on this rod. It's a great, great, great rod. And I highly recommend Falcon BHiku. Actually, you know what? I don't even know if they make the BHiku anymore. I know they make the BHiku SR for $100. I think they're around $100. I highly recommend those rods. I love Falcon rods in general. I've been using them. I've had many of them. But those low riders, they're sweet. And those BHiku SRs are sweet too. I've used the BHiku SR. I don't have any, but I have that original one, and I love that. I absolutely love that BHiku. See here, Rippling Waters rod. This is an old rod. This rod's probably 20 years old. My grandpa used this rod when he competed fishing tournaments. He used to fish the old Redman tournaments. So any older guys that watch this video, I'm sure you've heard of the old Redmans. My grandpa used to fish those. And this is one of the rods that he used, which is pretty cool. It's a 6'6" medium heavy, but it doesn't act like a medium heavy to me. It acts more like a medium, so I throw things like square bills. I throw the wiggle wart on here a lot. Rattle trap, stuff like that. It's got a 6-gear oar on it. Again, an old reel, but it performs great, so I ain't gonna replace it. It's a great rod and reel. Keep it spooled up with about 12-pound fluorocarbon, and I crank and crank and crank with it. And then my other cranking stick, like I said, is it's the 6-gear Sitka in the Falcon original rod, and that's a 7-foot medium, I believe. That's a great rod and reel. Like I said, I don't have it here. I will get it here. I plan on doing a video on cranking and videos on that, so that you'll definitely see it. And I do want to actually add another cranking stick to my lineup. I want to get one of those glass rods. Next rod. I probably caught more fish on this rod than many of them. So this is my 7-foot medium heavy Vanda. I've had this rod for a long time. This rod's probably 8 years old now, which is crazy because I can remember this thing first coming out and me wanting one so bad because it was black and red and it looked cool and had the foam grips, which I'm not crazy about foam grips, but it was something kind of new to me at the time. It's got a 6-gear Revo S on it. I've had a lot of these reels over the years. They're great. I like them a lot. Especially when I was younger, they were only $130, so it was nice to be able to buy a nice reel for pretty affordable. Took a young kid a while to save up $130. A 7-foot medium heavy. I throw pretty much everything on this rod. Big spinner baits, buzz baits, chatter baits, jigs, Texas rigs, you name it. I've probably thrown it on this rod. When I go pond hopping, I take this rod, and I always usually take it when I'm on a tournament if I'm a co-angler, because again, it's a really versatile rod. You throw a lot of things on it. So yeah, I love that rod. Next here, got my frog rod. Oops. Ducket Micro Magic 7-foot medium heavy. A lot of people would say a Ducket Micro Magic 7-foot medium heavy for a frog. The frogging I do around here, I live in Kentucky for all you guys. I don't live in California. I'm not frogging on the California Delta. Most of the time when I throw a frog, it's in a farm pond, and I don't need a specific frog rod. But I do have one set up for frogs. I throw swim jigs and chatterbaits on it as well. It's got 50-pound braid on it. Pretty much, keep it spooled up with braid at all times. Like I said, 7-foot medium heavy. It's got a 6-gear Revo S on it. It's a great rod. I've used a lot of duckets. Duckets were pretty popular for a while there. So yeah, great rod and reel. Love it a lot. Nice and light. I think it looks pretty cool too. This is one of my favorites. Full show. If I had to pick 3 favorites, it'd be my Falcon BHiku, my Falcon Lowrider, and this one. This is a Kistler KLX. This is a great rod and reel. It's a 7.3 heavy. It's got a 10 ball bearing Revo SX, the Generation 3 on it. 7 1-to-1. I pretty much pitch and flip with this exclusively. Lighter rigs, you know, up to like 1/4 ounce Texas rigs and 3/8 ounce jigs, stuff like that. I will throw a 1/2 ounce on it as well. Yeah, it's a great rod and reel. I've caught tons of fish on it. It's got the micro guides. Yeah, I love this rod and reel a lot. I would have more Kistler rods, but they're a little bit out of my price range. This rod's about $270, so, and I actually bought it off Hunter. So, yeah, it's a great rod and reel. Caught a lot of fish on it. It's sensitive as heck. I really, really love this combo. And lastly here, but certainly not least, my Flippin Stick. This is an old rod. It's a Team Daiwa V. It's got a Fluger President on it. It's a 10-ball bearing reel. It's got 20-pound fluorocarbon. And I pretty much do everything you do with a Flippin Stick. Throw big jigs. I throw, you know, my football head jigs on it. I throw Carolina rigs, big Texas rigs. You know, like throwing 10-inch burns and stuff out in deep water. I do with this rod and reel. It's a great rod and reel. I love it a lot. I've caught some really big fish on it. I don't know if you can see. It's, you know, one right there is 7 pounds 2 ounces, which is a big fish around here. So yeah, I've caught some really nice fish. It's really sensitive. It's got a lot of backbone. It's got plenty of tip for, you know, throwing stuff long ways if you want to do that. Yeah, I really love this rod and reel. It'd be hard for me to replace it. I do have a, this is a telescoping rod, which means that this rod actually comes out like that. So it extends. I do have a villain, I have a Garcia villain, but it's not a telescoping rod. And for me, I don't like it as much. I don't like the reel seat. And I just rather go with that one. It, you know, it's, as far as room goes, being in someone else's boat, having rods sticking out of the side and stuff, as a co-angler, that's nice to be able to minimize the size of your rod. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be looking out for more content. Like I said, I'm gonna try to stick to this year. I love watching YouTube videos. I love making YouTube videos. It's really just kind of a passion of mine, and I'm really passionate about fishing, so kind of goes hand in hand. I like being able to show my passions through my camera. I'm wanting to get a GoPro or some type of nice camera to be able to you know, make better content with you. I'm doing this off my iPhone right now, so that's going to be on the list too of things to get, a nice camera. So hope you enjoyed the video. This is Devin with the High River Bassin, and I'm out.